On a couch like you've never experienced it before.
At an angle.
Na 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 na.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I'm Robbie. This is Kyle. Kyle, happy hump day. How you doing today?
Another Wednesday. Pretty good. Just recovering from the epic meal we had.
Yeah.
Pretty good size Border Cafe portion. Of,
shout out Border Cafe and Harvard Square.
Incredible.
Always a good eat if you're in the Harvard Square area.
Oh yeah, always.
But so it is the second to last day of May. And the summer is right around the corner. If it hasn't, I know Memorial Day weekend they always refer to as the unofficial beginning of summer, but the official beginning of summer is June 21st, so which is less than a month away.
Again,
with summer comes one of Kyle's and my favorite pastimes. No, not eating, and no, not swimming in the beach, but those are pretty good too. But the Cape Cod Baseball League, if you've watched this show, you'll know that every summer we always make a trek down south to the Cape to check out some of the good eats and good places to go and places to see, but also, most importantly, I think sometimes to check out the Cape Cod Baseball League. Always a good time, and obviously one of the big teams I know Kyle is always rooted for down there is the hometown Hyannis Harbor Hawks.
Once known as the Hyannis Mets.
I was about to say, you're stealing my thunder here already. Once known as the Hyannis Mets, now the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. So what we thought would be fun to do is sort of do a little Cape Cod League, or should I say, Hyannis Harbor Hawk preview for the 2018 season, which starts for the Cape League in just a matter of weeks. They just couple weeks from now they'll be starting up games. 2 weeks from yesterday actually is game number 1.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Of the season. So what we're going to do is we're going to sort of go over the 2018 Hyannis Harbor Hawks schedule as well as their 2018 roster.
All right.
Which I have right here in front of me through the magic of the internet.
Entries.
Yeah. What?
Entries.
Yeah. True. Gotta get that paper, But yeah, so the Harbor Hawks open up their season on Tuesday, June 12th with a home game against the Falmouth Commodores. They then turn around and play the Commodores on the road the following day. They basically play the first week of the season every day from Tuesday, June 12th to Sunday, June 17th. So Wednesday the 13th is at Falmouth. Thursday the 14th is home versus Harwich. Friday the 15th is at Cotuit. Saturday the 16th is at Chatham. And then Sunday the 17th is a doubleheader at home against Harwich. Then they get a day off, and then again play sort of Tuesday through Sunday. Home versus Cotuit on the 19th, at Wareham and at Chatham on the 20th and 21st. And then 2 back-to-back home games, the 22nd and 23rd versus Falmouth and Harwich, and then a doubleheader away at Orleans. It's sort of like a theme this year. It's Monday is a day off, and they play straight through Tuesday through Sunday. So, Tuesday, June 26th, they play Wareham at home. Then they actually have 2 days off in a week, as they're away at Brewster on Wednesday the 27th, have a second day off of the week on Thursday the 28th, are away at Wareham on the 29th, home versus Wareham on the 30th, and then open up the month of July at Harwich on July 1st. So in that month of June, and the next from the time they start on the 12th till the end of the month, a lot of baseball to be played there.
That's a lot. Wow. And we have a busy season. Looks like. Yeah, looks. I mean, we'll see how the month of June, is weather-wise, but so far it's been pretty good. Pretty solid.
Yeah, certainly. And then they have a day off on Monday, July 2nd, and then again play, sort of Tuesday through the following.
What's up, dude? How's it going? Good of you.
Special guest appearance right there. Yeah, we have Tuesday, July 3rd through Monday, July 9th. They play straight through, home against Bourne on the 3rd. 4th of July, they are home against the YD Red Sox. Wow. You had to drop a nerdy reference in there somewhere. Why am I not surprised? But yeah, Wednesday, July 4th, home against the good old YD Red Sox. July 5th.
Sorry guys, I'm going to be too busy eating barbecue that day. But anyways, I'm sure they'll have a really great game there.
But then they're at YD on Thursday, July 5th. Home versus Orleans, Friday, July 6th. At Cotuit, Saturday, July 7th, and home versus Wareham, Sunday, July 8th. Monday, July 9th at Harwich, and then they get a day off on Tuesday, July 10th. Home, July 11th against Cotuit. Away the 12th and 13th against Falmouth and Bourne. Again, another Bourne reference. There, Saturday the 14th.
The Bourne supremacy.
Yeah. Saturday
Different
the 14th. Yeah, exactly. Saturday the 14th, home against Cotuit for Pizza Fest. So that should be interesting. All the pizza fest out there.
Cool. Can they have a pie fest too?
Sunday the 15th, they're at Bourne. Then Monday the 16th, they have the Fenway workout, where I guess all the Cape League teams get to go and work out at Fenway Park, which is pretty.
But it's not like a game; it's just like a workout.
Just a workout, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Do people just watch them work out for the whole time?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Each their own. I mean.
Yeah.
Fenway.
I mean, any chance you get to be at Fenway, I mean, is a pretty big deal.
It's pretty rad.
Tuesday the 17th. Tuesday the 17th, home versus Chatham. Wednesday the 18th, home versus Bourne. Thursday the 19th at Cotuit. Friday the 20th, home versus Orleans. And then to round out sort of the first half of the season is Saturday, July 21st at Falmouth before we come to Cape League All-Star Weekend, which will be at Harwich this year, Sunday, July 22nd at Harwich.
That's a classic field. A lot of.
Didn't you and I go to? Wasn't it held at Harwich another year, and you and I went?
It was actually.
Or was that Brewster?
A number of years actually it was held at Harwich.
But I thought we either went there or to Brewster. I forget.
I'm pretty sure it was they're fighting. Oh, nice. Sorry, we're watching a hockey fight right now. That's kind of fun to watch.
It's a replay of a hockey fight, but okay.
Oh, it's a replay. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, no. Actually, I think it was at Harwich because Harwich is literally right next to Dennis. I remember driving through Yarmouth and Dennis to get to where. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we've had a couple of games there. It's pretty cool. It's good. They got a really nice field there. So definitely recommend going if you guys ever get a chance. So
I mean, we've have to recap here. You and I have been in our lifetimes. Both together and separately, have been to games in Chatham, YD, Hyannis, obviously, Cotuit, Wareham, and and Harwich.
And yes, that's right.
Yeah, so you and I have been to a lot of these fields, and I mean, I feel like whatever field you go to is always a really good time. It's just always really exciting.
They all keep the field really well.
Oh, yeah.
They maintain it really,
But it's also just, it's each community, always comes out to, support the teams and stuff. It's really a community outing, almost. It is. Whenever they have a home game.
It really is, yeah, no. People are really into it. They just want to, whether it's a mixture of locals, tourists, they all just go because it's just fun. It's just a great time, Games are free, so you don't have to pay for those of you who don't know.
Except for the All-Star game. The All-Star game costs money, I believe.
It's like
$5, $10. Yeah,
it's not that much.
It's nothing.
You could. Yeah, trust me. It's definitely worth it. So
yeah. Oh, totally.
Yeah. So.
All right. So and then following the All-Star break, they have a day off on the 23rd, and then sort of the home stretch of the season. July 24th, they're at home against Falmouth. The 25th, they're at Bourne. 26th, a day off. The 27th, at Brewster. 28th, home against Chatham. 29th at Weymouth. Wow. At Wareham. Yeah, Weymouth has joined the Cape League this year, folks.
There you go.
You know they're not actually a Cape Cod League. Cape Cod. No, they're at Wareham on the 29th. 30th, the final day off of the season. And then the 31st, home versus Bourne. August 1st at YD, and August 2nd to round out the regular season, home versus YD before the Cape League playoffs begin on Saturday, August 4th. So, Kyle, just sort of let me get your reaction to the sort of the full schedule here from what you've seen.
Pretty solid. I was a little surprised at the All-Star. Well, actually, no. Usually, the All-Star game will be
usually it's in like mid to late July.
Yeah, usually it's within like the third or fourth weekend of July. So no, actually, that's not too surprising.
Yeah.
No, I mean pretty solid schedule. Looks like they're really going around the whole Cape like they usually do. So, yeah, no, I'm pretty pumped about this next season, to be honest. So.
And then just to take a quick look at the roster, the 2018 roster for the Harbor Hawks has been announced. No numbers for these players, just in alphabetical order. They
don't need numbers.
Exactly.
Oh.
We have Kyle Battle, an outfielder from Old Dominion University. We have Drew Diskowski, a pitcher from High Point University. We have Nick Durr, a second baseman from Florida State University.
Okay.
Adam Elliott, a pitcher from Louisville. Jordan Fowler, another pitcher from the University of Mississippi, Ole Miss. Taylor Garris, third baseman from Samford University. Trevor Halver, infielder from Arizona State. William Holland, shortstop from Auburn. Gavin Hollowell, pitcher from St. John's University. Hayden Kettler, pitcher from Baylor University. Zach Cohn, pitcher from Central Michigan University. Brady Lindsley, a catcher from the University of Oklahoma. Todd Lott, outfielder from the University of Louisiana Lafayette. Nicholas McDonald, pitcher, Florida International University. Travis Marr, pitcher, Clemson University. Mike Machma, pitcher from Michigan State. Tyler Myrick, pitcher from Florida International. Pedro Pages, catcher from Florida Atlantic.
Okay.
Drew Parrish, pitcher from also Florida State University. Vinny Pasquantonio is a first baseman from Old Dominion. Bailey Peterson is a second baseman from Michigan State. Eric Rivera is a center fielder from Florida Atlantic. Houston Roth is a pitcher from Ole Miss. Houston Schultz is a pitcher from the University of Minnesota. Dylan Thomas is a pitcher from the University of Hawaii. Jordan Davis Wenzel is an infielder from Baylor. And to round out the roster, Kyle Wilkie, a catcher from Clemson.
Oh, they have 2 Kyles on the team.
Yeah.
Cool.
And they also have a bunch of players from, what I kind of noticed from this roster is they have a bunch of players from Florida and a bunch of players from Clemson.
Yeah.
As well. And also just, like you said, 2 Kyles. So any reaction from you to the 2018 Harbor Hawk roster?
I'm always intrigued at where everyone comes by from, because they actually it's cool because that the Cape Cod Baseball League attracts people from not just Massachusetts. You'd think it was just in the area within maybe Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, but no, they actually attract people from pretty much from a good portion of the country. So it's kind of cool to see everyone come in and just hang out for the summer, play some baseball. So it's kind of nice, yeah.
Definitely, it's always a fun time. I mean, I don't think that you can say a bad thing about the Cape Cod Baseball League. It's free.
Oh, no.
Free baseball. It's exciting. Like, it's good baseball. It's not like,
there you
go. One of these leagues that's kind of whatever. It's like, this is good baseball. Like, fun to watch. All the games are always exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. I feel like the last game we watched.
That Katua DY game last.
That was a good game, wasn't
it? Or YD, I should say. Excuse me. Sorry, didn't mean to misname the towns there. But yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I mean, but any game we go to is fun.
It's always good. Some of the places have frozen whoopie pies, so it's.
There you go. And obviously, we will be. We're planning at least on making the trek down to the Cape again this summer to take in a game. So we will definitely look out for our annual Cape League based episode. That'll be coming at you.
Oh, that's gonna happen. Yeah, definitely.
In the very foreseeable future. We very much are looking forward to it. Anything else you want to add on the Cape League before we close it out?
No, I mean,
or Cape in general.
I don't know. I'm hoping if it's warm enough, if it's not raining, maybe we'll do an on a deck talking sports.
Ooh.
Get the outside and everything. Get the whole sea air and yeah. Should definitely try that.
We will.
Fun.
We will definitely try that.
If the weather
cooperates.
If it's raining, yeah, we'll do it. We'll just do it inside. But if it's not, if it's a good solid, we might. We'll see if we can try. We'll try. We can't make any promises, but we'll give it a shot.
It is under advisement. It is under consideration.
Yeah, because that's still a ways away. So.
Yeah. But so now for a segment on the show that has blown up in recent weeks. Tales from preschool gym class.
Oh,
Kyle,
God.
I know you got some good stuff this week, so take it away.
So this week, it's kind of funny. I've noticed this reoccurring theme of hula hoops. And I'll just start really quickly. When I went to Boston Calling recently, which was a great set of shows, and during one of the concerts, one of the people in the audiences they were just twirling hula hoops while the show was going on. I think it was Brockhampton. Do you know the band Brockhampton?
No.
Okay, neither do I. I had no idea who they were, but apparently they were pretty popular. Everyone loved them, and this girl was just kind of randomly just twirling hula hoops, and she was actually pretty good at it. So
all right.
it's funny because cut to so that was I went on Saturday. So cut to today. We just broke out the hula hoops for all the kids, and that was just funny on its own. So we actually made, first of all, like an obstacle course. So it was we had them like jumping from hoop to hoop, and most of the kids did a good job, except for a couple of them who just kind of like, I mean, they did a great job. Don't get me wrong, but they just kind of, I don't know, I mean, this is the preschool way. They just kind of stopped and like sat down and just started crying because they're 3 years old. That happens all the time.
Yeah.
That's like classic gym class.
That's par for the course with 3-year-olds.
Oh yeah. Like I got a few kids that when they make a mistake, they just kind of they do this whole act where they go and then just sit down, and then or sometimes they'll stop like like sometimes they'll get too close to each other, they'll bump into each other when they're jumping too close, and then one of them will just take off and run to the side, and we'll be like, all right, we'll let you deal with that. Just go sit on the side. So yeah, that's kind of their version of working out. So you just, as a preschool teacher, if you guys ever decide to become a preschool teacher or a gym preschool teacher, then
patience is a virtue.
Yeah, major. You got to be so patient. Like, don't force the kids to do something if they don't want to do it. Just let them. If they're gonna cry about it, just let them cry, and then when they're ready, they'll join back in.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep. Pretty much sums it up right there.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you, Kyle, as always, for that lovely report.
No problem.
And now we are going to jump into the end portion of our episodes. Our favorite part, per se, are monologues. And for mine, I just wanted to sort of throw back to this past Sunday, where unfortunately the Boston Celtics season came to a disappointing end at the hands of LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. A home loss in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Which I did not see, by the way. I ended up watching Westworld instead, so I'm sorry.
It's all your fault.
It is my fault.
But I just want to say this. Listen, I mean, I know people are disappointed. I know, everybody, myself included, would have loved to go to the NBA Finals. I mean, but that can't take away from all that this team accomplished this season. I mean, with all the adversity this team overcame, losing Gordon Hayward 5 minutes into the season, then fast forward a few months and Kyrie Irving goes down just before the playoffs for the postseason. To have your arguably two best players out for your entire playoff run, and to still make it, to first of all, still be number 2 in the Eastern Conference, and to make it all the way to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals against LeBron James and the Cavaliers, that's pretty damn impressive. I don't care what anybody else says. To me, this 2017-18 Celtics season, it was a complete and total success. They overexceeded expectations tenfold, given again the adversity that they had to go through, and they were a fun group to watch. And honestly, I can't wait for next season. I mean, I know the last season just ended a couple of days ago, but I'm already so pumped for the 2018-19 season, because you're going to have most of that group coming back, plus Irving back, plus Hayward back. Brad Stevens as the head coach, this team is going to be, assuming they stay all healthy, they are going to be quite the group to watch in 2018-19. So I just want to say, Celtics, you made the city of Boston proud. You gave us a lot to root for, and we thank you for that. And heads up, keep your heads up. The new season will be here before you know it. And again, just can't wait to see what they have in store for us in 2018-19. So that's all I have to say on that.
Well said. You're right. You can't say that they went down without fighting.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Exactly. I mean, they even did some fighting as well. I'm kidding. But yeah. So Kyle, you got anything for us this week?
Oh, this week. I don't even know. I'm sorry. I'm really not always prepared for this segment. I just kind of pull stuff out of my butt. But I guess. Oh, was there anything sport? I feel like, I don't know, the summer is like, the transition from spring to summer is always kind of a dry one when it comes to sports. But let me think. Was there anything like,
Dead air, everybody.
Yeah, right? Bleh.
It's alright. You did give us a really good kindergarten or preschool gym review, so I'll let you off the hook this week.
Yeah, I just got nothing. I'll indulge in more sports related things
next week.
Whenever we have the show next time. Yeah. But I'll pretty much just leave it with my gym class story. I think so.
That's
probably the best I got.
That's no problem. It was a very productive segment this time.
Thank you.
All right, so that is going to do it for this week's edition of On the Couch Talking Sports. As always, for Kyle, I'm Robbie, signing off here from the couch. We will see you next time on the Couch Talking Sports. Goodbye. Shut your face. All right. I'm going to take care of this later. Oh.
You touched on my face. I'm just trying to do that, but it's hard to do that. Nope, can't be done.
Good help is so hard to find these days. Or should I say good co-host is so hard to find these days.